Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jacksonville Joe here. We holding it down. Hope everybody's having a good night. Let me know what's up with y'all in the comments. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, tap the bell, all that, man. We hanging out. All right, so we got Tom Macdonald, This House. Shout out to Madam Red for the request. We're going to jump in and see what's up.
Lately everyone been talking crazy, feel like everybody's got some shit to say. They misinterpreted my good intentions and expected I was just gonna step away. If there's a heart that pumps and there's a breath to take, then I won't.
I said they talking that shit thinking he just gonna back down, but he ain't having it. Oh man, alright.
Bite my tongue as long as I'm awake and they don't have the guts to make a dumb mistake. I'd rather crash a car than when there's a breath to take, then I won't. Bite my tongue as long as I'm awake and they don't have the guts to make a dumb mistake. I'd rather crash a car than never touch the brakes.
Bro, I said, as long as I'm alive, I'm not going to hold my tongue, bro. I said, as long as I got a breath to take, I'm not going to hold my tongue. Hey, man, he said he ain't going to let nobody control what the fuck he think or say. I like that.
Built this house. They're the kind of people that be dying for exposure. They're the kind of people that get mad and lose composure. They're the kind of people that are never going forward. They're just the ones that are looking for apologies. Hate real loud, but they follow me. Screaming at the top of their lungs, I'm the scum of the earth. In the same damn breath, trying to preach about equality. Back before I wrote the song on race.
Damn, okay.
They all ignored that I had something great. They tried to edge me out, they didn't hear my bars. They tried to tell me that I wasn't built for fame. Fast forward to when I'm paid. I ain't spent a dollar on they trying to preach about equality. Back before I wrote the song on race, they all ignored that I had something great. They tried to edge me out, they didn't hear my bars. They tried to tell me that I wasn't built for fame.
He said back before I wrote the song on race, they tried to play him to the left, man. They tried to tell him he wasn't great. You know what I'm saying? He ain't have it, basically. Like,
fast forward to when I'm paid. I ain't edge me out, they didn't hear my bars. They tried to tell me that I wasn't built for fame. Fast forward to when I'm paid. I ain't spend a dollar on the chain. I'll get my mama a house, I'll get my dad a car, I'll make my sister rich, she'll never work again. And this hater is so
But I said, hey, yo, he said he ain't buying a chain. He buying his family houses and cars and shit and making sure everything's straight first. Hey, that's what's up, man.
underwhelming. I'm conditioned for all the abuse. Seeing the reaction videos all blowing up, and you're welcome for all of the views. Blow up my Twitter. Y'all just keep making me.
I appreciate that, bro. You know, I ain't gonna lie, man. I have noticed that when I do Tom Macdonald reactions, they do get a little more views than some of the other ones. So I appreciate that, bro.
Bigger. Y'all just keep showing you're triggered. Yup, and you're welcome for all of the views. Blow up my Twitter. Y'all just keep making me bigger. Y'all just keep showing you're triggered. Y'all just keep missing the point, and I keep doing me. Y'all ain't nothing to even consider. Man, I built this house.
But I say, y'all just keep mentioning me and making me bigger. You making me bigger and bigger every time you mention me, and y'all motherfuckers ain't even in consideration or nothing over here.
I'm the kind of person making music with a purpose. You the kind of people that be hating on the surface. I'm the kind of you ain't used to, the kind of make you nervous. Yeah, back before I even wrote.
So I'm the kind you ain't used to, the kind that make you nervous. Hey, that's who I be hanging with, man. I hang with all them people.
The record, I can see this coming like a fortune teller. And a calm sea don't make a skilled sailor, so I thank the heavens for the stormy weather. Okay, fast forward to when we're old and gray. I'll be looking back at when they posted hate, and it will hurt a bit, but it was worth it when your dream is getting hurt no matter what they say. I try conveying that I love us all, and the way I did it left them so appalled. I used a broken arm to try and break their walls. No matter what they say, they know it took balls. I surveyed the it left them so worth it when your dream is getting hurt no matter what they say. I try conveying that I love us all, and the way I did it left them so appalled. I used a broken arm to try and break their walls. No matter what they say, they know it took balls. I surveyed.
Russ, I used a broken arm to try to break the walls. Man, he said, I ain't giving up for nothing, boy. I'll make this shit happen, bro. Y'all put anything in front of me, I'm going through it. Fuck going around it.
Surveyed the land and I found a location, unloaded the lumber and break their walls. No matter what they say, they know it took balls. I surveyed the land and I found a location, unloaded the lumber and pounded the stakes, and I blended the bones of the people who hated with blood and cement. Then I poured the foundation. I built the frame with all my guilt and shame.
Yo. He just said he say he gonna mix up his haters and pour the foundation with. Oh, come on, man. He about to build a house out of corpses and shit.
And then I chiseled my name and the date in the basement. I carved my initials and all of the boards and the beams that are needed for structural greatness. No record label, no distribution, no cosign, no publicist, no manager, no teammates, no money to make up my budget with, no groceries, no studio, no booking agent, no bucket list, no PR, no marketing, just fans. Man, we built this house when my days end and it's vacant, and they bury me with that only key. My biggest fans gon' break in with a Ouija board. No budget with, no groceries, no studio, no booking agent, no bucket list, no PR, no marketing, just fans. Man, we built this house when my days end and it's vacant, and they bury me with that only key. My biggest fans gon' break in.
Bro said we built this house, bro. He said you could bury me in the basement, but
with a Ouija board and it's vacant, and they bury me with that only key. My biggest fans gon' break in with a.
But they bury me with that only key, my biggest fans gonna break in. Hey man, he's snapping on this one.
Ouija board and a box of chalk, draw a pentagram, hail Satan. Try to bring me back from that wooden box y'all tried to fill my grave with. Then I'll sit on the roof with the rifles I hid in the fridge, and they'll shoot at the men on the box y'all tried. Ouija board and a box of chalk, draw a pentagram, hail Satan. Try to bring me back from that wooden box y'all tried to fill my grave with. Then I'll sit.
I said, bring me back from that wooden box y'all tried to fill my grave with, dog. So y'all tried to put me down. That shit wasn't happening though, huh? So I dug myself back out that motherfucker. Y'all wouldn't even put me in there, as a matter of fact.
On the roof with the rifles I hid in the fridge, and they'll shoot at the men on the ridge who are coming to undo the work that I did. Then they'll block off the highway that leads to the crib and put sensors on all of the boards in the bridge who y'all tried to fill my grave with. Then I'll sit on the roof with the rifles I hid in the fridge, and they'll shoot at the men on the ridge who are coming to undo the work that I did. Then they'll block off the highway that leads to the crib and put sensors on all of the boards in the bridge so they know when they're coming to empty the clip. Then they'll gut all the bodies and cut off the skin, then connect all the pieces with needles and pins and attach it to 10 feet of branches.
Yo, fucking calm down, bro. You gotta chill, bro. You gotta chill.
Twigs and then planted the highway that leads to the crib and put
Somebody gonna call the police, man. You gotta chill.
sensors on all of the wooden box y'all tried to fill my grave with. Then I'll sit on the roof with the rifles I hid in the fridge, and they'll shoot at the men on the ridge who are coming to undo the work that I did. Then they'll block off the highway that leads to the crib and put sensors on all of the boards in the bridge so they know when they're coming to empty the clip. Then they'll gut all the bodies and cut off the skin, then connect all the pieces with needles and pins and attach it to 10 feet of branches and twigs, and then plant it in mud till it stands in the wind. Then I'll stand there and look at this shit that we did that we never imagined we do because of them. Our blood and sweat
Bro,
and tears went into what we look at all of the boards in the bridge so they know when they're coming to empty the clip. Then they'll gut all the bodies and cut off the skin, then connect all the pieces with needles and pins and attach it to 10 feet of branches and twigs, and then plant it in mud till it stands in the wind. Then I'll stand there and look at this shit that we did that we never imagined we do because of them.
bro, yo, did he just make a scarecrow out of fucking haters' body parts and shit? He said they gonna put it together with pins. Hey, man, what?
Our blood and sweat and tears went into what we built till we were bags. So we used blood and sweat and tears of enemies to build our flag. We built this house, we laid these bricks, we set these traps, these flames, we
I like that.
lit our blood and sweat and tears went into what we built till we were bags. So we used blood and sweat and tears of enemies to build our flag. We built this house, we laid these bricks, we set these traps, these flames, we lit our haters doused.
I said, we built this house, we laid these bricks. Hey, man, I know how that shit go.
Gasoline, they brought to try and lay these bricks, we set these traps, these flames, we lit our haters doused in gasoline. They brought to try and torch us with let them hate, dog. Everyone will have something to say, dog. Their opinions don't mean trying to judge your engine by your paint job.
I said, let them hate, dog. Everybody gonna have something to say, bro. No matter what, you always gonna have some haters, man. You could be walking down the street, not know a soul in that neighborhood. Somebody's gonna see you, and they gonna be like, fuck he doing around here, stealing hubcaps and shit. It's always gonna be a hater somewhere.
Gravestone, I'm a cheap death. There's too much I ain't seen yet. They think that I got him way over my head, but gravestone, I'm a cheap death. There's too much I ain't seen yet. They think that I got him way over my head, but I feel like I just got my feet wet. We're trying to dream.
Yo, he said, hey, like I'm way in over my head, but I feel like I just got my feet wet. Hey. Damn.
Tomorrow and sleep less. Avoid the pills when we're depressed. Remember to not be too hard on ourselves. If we cut deep enough, we help bleed red. Man, you never know when it's time to go. Heaven's open when the bars are closed. So seize the moment, don't leave it hoping. You'll breathe tomorrow, you could be a ghost. I'm living mine like the finish line is right in front of me. Made of fishing wire, so I'll never see it till it's too late. When God shakes my hand, please celebrate. Please celebrate, please celebrate, please celebrate, please celebrate, please celebrate, please celebrate.
Yo, he fucking snapped on that shit, man. Yo, he went in on that one. White boy responds. Who he responding to? Let me know in the comments. Alright, so I'm gonna check y'all on the next one. That shit was fire. If y'all haven't heard of Tom Macdonald, go check his channel out. Shout out to Hangover Gang. Shout out to everybody else. Shout out to Madam Red for the request. Alright, man. We're gonna check y'all on the next one. That shit was dope.